Hey guys, how you doing? This is Simon. In this video, I wanted to go over the Biden tax plan and how it's going to hurt a lot of businesses as well as investors and those investors that are also into cryptocurrency or stock trading. So before I get into this video and let you know what I think about this plan, please don't forget to hit the like button for me and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Let's get into this video. Okay, so Biden released a tax plan. It nearly doubles your capital gains taxes. For people that are living in California, New York, for example, you're almost at a 50% tax bracket instead of 30 or so percent. You're gonna be taxed to death. And what's happening is if you continue to raise taxes, businesses are gonna wanna stop hiring. They're gonna start thinking how to cut their costs because now all of a sudden their operational costs have gone up by 20 or so percent, if not more. California tried to tax the wealthy, and if you check out my California Exodus video, which did really well, it really explained what's happening in California with the tax brackets. After that video, I launched a California business exodus. A lot of big corporations have moved out from California at this point to Texas or Nevada, even some to Florida, to avoid these massive taxes. And if the government continues to raise taxes on the local level or the state level as well as the federal level, we're going to see a major slowdown in the economy. What that means for all of you guys that also invested in cryptocurrency is you may want to sell your cryptocurrency by the end of this year, and it could cause a big tank or a big drop in cryptocurrency prices because a lot of people are going to sell it knowing that the new Biden tax plan, which is at nearly 40% on capital gains, is going to be effective in 2022. That is going to kill the investing market. In fact, some hedge funds and capital firms are moving to Puerto Rico to avoid the capital gains taxes because they're getting killed in New York and they're getting killed in California, and it's going to continue to happen. So not only does it affect the wealthy people, they're saying that it only affects the wealthy people.
I keep hearing on the press, Biden's going to raise your taxes. Anybody making less than $400,000 a year will not pay a single penny in taxes. Will not pay a single penny in taxes.
But that's not true. If the local state governments start raising taxes on everybody by even a few percent, it even hurts the middle class. It also hurts the middle class when a corporation moves out of your state and takes their factory.
It's worth noting that Tesla is the last car company still manufacturing cars in California. My companies are the last two left.
Now there's less jobs in California. So as wealthy people move, the money moves with them.
For myself, yes, I have moved to Texas.
Money likes to move where it is treated best. And right now, Texas, Florida, Nevada are treating money better than states like California and New York. And that's why there has been incredible surpluses in real estate markets in Austin.
The median price for a home in the 5-county Austin area, $365,000 now. That's an all-time high.
And in Florida and even in Vegas, Nevada, money moves where it likes to be treated better, and the wealthy are moving. They're taking their corporations, they're taking their employees.
I just want to go somewhere in the center of the country, somewhere where you have a little bit more freedom.
They have had enough with state taxes. What's interesting is part of the $1.8 trillion bailout that was launched, it was supposed to bail out states like New York and California from having additional expenses from the COVID bills. Well, guess what? They're still raising taxes. That is incredible because they were bailed out by the federal government to the state level, yet the states are still raising taxes, and it's going to go even higher and higher. It's not good for the U.S. economy in any way. So under Biden's American Families Plan, the capital gains tax rate would increase to 39.6% from a maximum of 20% currently. Basically, they're going to now be really heavily hit if they declare $1 million in income. Now what's going to happen is the wealthy are going to have to get creative and not show $1 million in income by either donating it to charities, putting it in other funds, etc. And that's not a good thing at all. Not only for the wealthy, but for all the employees that the wealthy hire into their communities. With the existing Medicare surcharge, the feds are proposing to raise Medicare because Medicare is going bankrupt, so they're trying to get more money on that. They're taxing Medicare more. Wealthy tax could climb as high as 43.4% on the federal level. That does not include the state level. If you're in California as well, you're at another 13% to that. So you're almost at a 59% income tax. That means that if you make $1 million, $600,000 or so of that money goes to the government, and you only have $400,000 to spend. That is incredible. That means you're not making $1 million, you're making 40% of $1 million living in California and with the new Biden tax plan. Thanks, Uncle Joe. Thanks for making us feel even worse to try to be innovative, creative, and to make more money, only to give it out to your American Families Plan that is mismanaged most likely, and who knows what happens with that money, where it goes, and who it helps.
Come on, man.
So capital gains tax are your cryptocurrencies, your stock investments, etc. So they're taxed more favorably than your salary tax. In fact, the richest Americans now pay up to 37% on their ordinary income and a potential top tax rate of 23.8% on capital gains. So they're pushing that up to almost 39.4%. Biden seeks to reverse the longstanding tax plan that seeks to reverse good investments on lower capital gains brackets. He wants almost a flat capital gains tax with a certain amount of income. So they're taxing the rich. They're hoping that they pay for federal government spending. And they feel like the rich have a lot more money to give.
Look, just closing these loopholes by taxing investment income at the same rate as wages for the wealthiest Americans would have enough to extend this again through 2025.
It's a big problem because now they're going to stop creating jobs. They're going to stop investing. They're going to sell off their investments. That's going to tank the economy, possibly causing an inflation. And people are going to be very tight with their money, especially the wealthy. People are going to migrate, and money's going to migrate where it's treated better. So Biden's proposal is nearly a $300,000 tax increase for the top 1% of America. $300,000 tax increase. If you're a job creator, if you're a CEO, etc., you're probably not going to live in the state of California, and you're not going to pay these ridiculous taxes. By comparison, a middle-income household with an income between $52,000 to $93,000 would only see their taxes increase by just $260 per year. That is a big difference for middle-income families. The fallout from that is not the direct increase of taxes. It's literally the fact that the wealthy that generate a lot of these jobs, that generate a lot of opportunity for the middle-income households, will have to think differently to save that money and not provide those potential jobs. The more you tax people, the more they start getting creative to legally avoid paying taxes. The more they start deciding to take their family to a different location where their money is better treated because they work hard for that money. If the wealthy leave a state such as California or New York, what happens to that state?
I literally talk to people all day long who are now in the Hamptons house, who also lived here, or in their Hudson Valley house, or in their Connecticut weekend house. And I say, you got to come back. When are you coming back? We'll go to dinner. I'll buy you a drink. Come over, I'll cook.
You no longer have the people that provide those jobs. You no longer have the people that can help the economy grow or the community grow. They no longer want to invest into the community because they feel betrayed.
They're not coming back right now.
They've earned this money, they've have charities, they've given back to the community, and yet all of a sudden they're getting taxed even more and more, forcing them to ultimately get up and leave and start over elsewhere, taking their millions, hundreds of thousands, etc. with them, creating businesses in those locations in a more favorable state. As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, I want to be in a place where I am welcomed and I am given assistance to thrive. I don't want to open a business where I feel like I have a silent third partner.
Who? The silent partner.
When the government taxes you, that's exactly what it is. They're a silent third partner that does nothing but take your money. If I had an opportunity to get up and move today, I would probably do it, and I would take my business and start it elsewhere where I am more welcomed, where I am not going to be penalized for doing better, where I'm not going to be penalized for my business doing better, and I could give back to the community. I feel proud to be in a state where I am welcome, paying less into the state to provide jobs, opportunity for my family and those that I hire.
The economy in Texas is booming. We've got the lowest unemployment in 50 years. We've got the lowest African-American unemployment we've ever seen in this country. We've got the lowest Hispanic unemployment ever recorded. We're seeing real results. Wages are rising. Number one state in the country for wage increases.
So anyway, guys, I really dislike Biden's tax plan, as you could tell. I don't think it's fair. I think it's going to kill a lot of wealth, a lot of people that are hoping to make something of their careers in this country, in their state, and it's going to destroy investments such as cryptocurrency as well as stocks. I think it's going to plummet stocks and cryptocurrency investments at the end of the year. Why wouldn't you sell all your coins to avoid an extra 20% loss? I would sell off in December and avoid that tax loss. So that's sad to hear, and I hope it doesn't get approved, but it looks like it will, and it's going to drive everything upside down. So I hope you like this video. Comment below. Let me know what you think of Biden's tax plan. What do you think it's going to do to economy? What is it going to do to cryptocurrency? What is it going to do to the stock market? And are you planning to sell your stocks in cryptocurrency before the tax capital gains goes into effect? So I hope you like this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Please hit the like button for me and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys here in the next video. Thank you.